With the future of Earth and Moon hanging in the balance, Castle Black loomed larger than ever. Inside, Kuturo must face his mortal enemy, the Moon Bear King. The final battle draws near. It's the beginning of the end, folks.
Welcome back, you guys. My name is GamerBoy, and today's game we're going to be playing is called Puppeteer, and this is the final act and the final scene of this game. I can't believe this game is over after this episode. This is a fantastic game. I wonder who's going to win, the Moon Bear or me? I wonder who's going to win. I know it's probably going to be me because I've seen a lot of stories like this to where it's good and evil fought against each other, put up against each other and everything, and good usually wins and sometimes evil wins, unless, like, if it's the certain scenarios where it's good for the enemy to win, then the enemy will win. If it's the good, but the other times it's normally the good guy who always wins. So I never know if it's the right scenario for the enemy to win or the right scenario for the good guy to win. So I don't know if until I click into the level. So let me just do that.
Now back to Kuturo's tale. Ah, fate. As the forces of light and darkness said, Marco, what could the moon say but Polo? The bitter struggle for power between the shimmering castle Waxwane and the shadowy castle Grizzlestein had reached a healthy boil. Hero and tyrant would soon have their final showdown. At stake were not just one boy's fate, but the fate of the whole moon, and the earth, and the sun, and galaxy, and... well, let's just say he better not mess up. Now it just so happens, Kuturo and Picarina weren't the only ones who had refused to give up on the White Castle.
A battle be brewing, me hearties! Man the long toms! Raise those mizzen masts! Look alive, me buckos! There be no getting the Davies now! Aim for the Black Castle! Where be my coxswain? Yin Yang! Faster! Put you back in it!
Aye, Captain.
Me buxom beauty Esma Potts has need of her able seamen. Fire! Fire!
Thanks to Kuturo, the White Castle had been restored. And now the stage was set for their epic clash with Castle Grizzlestein.
Blimey, that firepower! Kuturo, me lad, why haven't you stormed the enemy vessel?
You're the pirate! Ugh, alright, fine, we'll do it, since you're obviously not gonna.
Handsomely now! Trajectory locked! Fire! Sail straight and true, me lad! The moon needs you, me bucko!
Kuturo busted right into the Black Castle's drive chamber. Destroying this section ought to stop Grizzlestein in its tracks.
Careful if you don't want to be a pancake! We're trapped! There must be a way out!
That was gonna happen eventually because I basically don't understand this area, so I'm gonna die a bunch of times, of course.
Blimey, that firepower! Kuturo, me lad, why haven't you stormed the enemy vessel?
You're the pirate! Ugh, alright, fine, we'll do it, since you're obviously not gonna.
handsomely now. Trajectory locked! Fire! Sail straight and true, me lad. The moon needs you, me bucko.
Kuturo busted right into the Black Castle's drive chamber. Destroying this section ought to stop Grizzlestein in its tracks.
Careful if you don't want to be a pancake. What? We're trapped! There must be a way out! I think this calls for a super slam! Okay! We're free!
The further into the Black Castle they wandered, the bigger the gears seemed to get. Was the castle itself resisting them? The further into the Black Castle they wandered, the bigger the gears seemed to get. Was the castle itself resisting them?
What's the hold-up, lad? We can't take much more of this!
It's not our fault we're stuck at a stoplight! If we can take out that humongous gear...
Kuturo cut his way toward the main shaft. He had to destroy this massive gear and bring the castle to a screeching halt.
Try and move now.
Well done, me bucko! I knew you had it in you!
But there was no time to celebrate.
Trajectory locked! Fire!
And off our hero blasted toward his grisly target.
That smokestack looks like a way in.
And sure enough, the smokestack led right into the engine. It took the fire and brimstone sort of fire to keep this castle stoked. It took the fire and brimstone sort of fire to keep this castle stoked. Kuturo jumped over to the cylinders and cut through the belches of smoke.
Are those grubs hanging there? Correction, ex-grubs?
The Black Castle used trolleys to transport fuel. Kuturo slid down the trolley rails and narrowly avoided a messy accident. Another trolley line waited just past the exhaust pipes.
We've got company! Hurry! A makeshift barricade? Like that'll save him! Didn't we burn enough calories in Act 5?
Kuturo had finally reached the heart of Castle Grizzlestein.
Start slamming, Kotaro! Ouch! Ugh, don't get too close! Nice! Slick! Got it! Chuck a bomb in when the door opens! I got it! Chuck a bomb in when the door opens!
Pots, me sweet! See how me cannons blast for thee!
Ah! Just break, you stupid castle!
Patience, love! Kuturo will save ye! Aye!
Save your own dang witch! Quality cannon and... Ah! Look out for the thunderclouds! They'll sizzle us in a second!
Futuro blasted out at yet another cannon toward his third Black Castle invasion. He was starting to feel right at home.
On the wall. A grub? Oh my gosh! It's a super grub! No! A mega grub! Or maybe it's the introduction to the bonus thingy.
Correct! Futuro, come on down! Behold, a state-of-the-art grub manufactory at the heart of the Black Castle.
A conveyor belt! Keep moving or it'll carry you away!
This mechanism enabled the Black Castle to auto-reload its cannons.
No wonder they're able to keep counting us!
Yeah, I'm not that good. In the bonus stage, I just messed up. I don't know what happened.
What's this painting on the wall? A grub?
All I'm saying is that I am glad that I was able to get a second chance in this bonus stage just because I failed the first time and I hope I get it this time. But anyway, let me just continue. That's why I'm paused, so then I can at least say I'm gonna try harder this time in the bonus stage so then I can get as much as I can and maybe a new head, I don't know.
Oh my gosh! It's a super grub! No! A mega grub! Or maybe it's the introduction to the bonus thingy.
Correct! Futuro, come on down! Behold, a state-of-the-art grub manufactory.
A conveyor belt! Keep moving or it'll carry you away!
This mechanism enabled the Black Castle to auto-reload its cannons.
No wonder they're able to keep counting us! A ninja bomb ought to make short work of those explosives. A ninja bomb ought to make short work of those explosives.
Aha! At last! The gunpowder mill that powered Grizzlestein's weaponry. A mishap here would blow the whole castle sky high.
That's it! Keep it up! Kataro, careful! Your footing! Up, stay calm and dodge the bomb! Now, run! We're gonna get caught in the blast!
I actually did that on purpose because I want a certain head. If I get it, then hooray. If I don't, then okay. I'm just gonna go.
Okay, now run! We're gonna get caught in the blast!
The Black Castle was just a sneeze away from a massive explosion. Were Kotaro and Picarina going to make it?
Faster, Kataro! It's right on top of us! Go, go, go! I see the exit! You can do it!
Between Castle Waxwayne's fusillades and Kotaro's own efforts, the Black Castle had finally screeched to a halt. Its ramparts ruptured and baileys blazed, and the victors' cheering echoed through its dying halls.
Woo! Hold on! The Moon Bear King is still in there! We have to finish him off or the children will never get their souls back. And Kataro, neither will you!
So you destroyed my castle. Big deal. Who needs a castle when I am already invincible?
Poor little bear.
You are in no position to pity me. I am all powerful.
And what does that achieve? It won't fill the emptiness in your heart. You have no friends you trust, no family to love, no subjects who love you back. You're still just the lonely little bear you've always been. Power changes nothing.
I don't need love. My subjects and soldiers, and the people of the moon and the children of the earth serve just one purpose: to feed my hunger.
What the duck? That's cheating!
Now, Kotaro had done a lot of growing up during his journey, but the tyrant had just one-upped him in a big way. And unfortunately, 'tis mathematically proven that nastiness is directly proportional to body mass. Once again, the Moon Bear King loomed before our hero. His sheer size alone put small mountains to shame.
I'll devour the whole moon, if that's what it takes to get rid of you worms!
How are we supposed to face him like this?
Humph! Gotcha! Come out, wherever you are! Roar! Why, you?
It worked! Did you see the bottoms of his feet? Hit back with a bomb!
Ah! I'll stomp you flat! Roar!
Okay, now get his left foot!
Roar! Show yourself, you twerp!
Yes, yes, yes!
You brat! Aha!
The boy was a whirlwind, and at last, the tyrant bent the knee.
Try Calibris on for size, you monster!
This proves nothing! I'm still the lord of all the universe!
That's
Admit
it,
it!
Taro!
You-
One step at a time! We have to free
Gotcha!
all the children!
I know what you're thinking, but it won't work.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it will.
I'll smash you to bits! Roar! How's this? You're finished! Cheeky little whelp! Pathetic! Clubs! What? No! You pipsqueak! What are you doing? No! Don't! Stop this at once!
The quote-unquote all-powerful tyrant was getting taken apart at the seams by Calibris. Soul after soul slipped out of his stuffed carcass.
That's it! Keep it up! Well, you give up?
No, not until I devour everything! Admit it! You've lost! Roar! Why you? Roar!
The red ones are so hot!
No!
No! Try again!
No! Oh, God! I can't! I hate you!
Oh, man! I think he's gonna cry.
The tyrant was in tatters. He hardly looked like a king at all now.
You win. If I can't have the universe, or even the Moonsea, then at least I'll destroy you!
Careful! He's desperate!
You take this! You take this! Goodness! You take this! Why? Oh, stop!
Adios, Cubby.
No! It's not over!
He's back to normal size! Finish him!
Why, Kuturo? Why do you ruin? Kuturo! All I wanted was the moon! You take the... Wait! I didn't. All I wanted was the moonstones! Die! I hate you! You'll never get the best of me! Why, Kuturo? Why do you ruin a guy? Kuturo! All I wanted was the moon! You take this! Wait, I didn't. All I wanted was the moonstones! Die! I hate you! No, that wasn't it either!
Well, what the heck did you want? I hope it was worth it!
Silence! All I wanted. All I wanted was... Oh, Kuturo! What was it?
Oh, yes! goddess! Oh, I'm so glad you're safe.
Thank you, Kotaro. You were very brave.
Ahoy, where be me fair Esma?
Right here, Romeo.
What?
Ah, no! Ah!
The Moon Witch, Esma Potts, is really the Moon Goddess. Didn't we go over this?
No, you mangy feline, we didn't!
Well, it's your fault for not asking.
When the Moonstone was shattered, my memories and powers were jumbled and I was transformed. Captain Gaff, I shall never forget your kind attentions.
Soften me timber, the one perfect beauty in this hideous world. Gone! Ha ha! All be darkness! Ah!
I'm not done with you yet. I don't need their powers.
The children's. They were my only friends.
Kotaro!
What are you doing?
What's the meaning of this?
Want to be my friend? Really?
You're lying! I will not be mocked! If you're really my friend, then you can stay here forever! Chew on that!
Kotaro, get the Black Moonstone from Little Bear. We have to set things right again. Little Bear, that power is too much for you. Give it back.
But without this, I'm nothing. I'd just be me. Would you still be my friend? Pals to the bitter end? Oh, Kotaro.
And so the two moonstones were joined together, light and shadow waxing and waning in balance, the way the night sky had always meant them to.
Don't fret, one little head. You have grown to 100 times the boy you used to be. So big is your soul that your old head would hardly fit.
Quite right.
Kotaro, how will we stay friends if you're going far, far away?
Hush now, little bear. You have a friendship, and that is a ship that can sail anywhere. Once tight, always tight. We'll always be friends, even the goddess.
Really? I must remain impartial.
I suppose she'd rather consort with stuffed animals in her magic castle. Poor thing.
I heard that.
And so Kotaro's journey to save the moon came to a grand and joyous conclusion.
Yeah! Come back to me, Esma Potts, flower of the moon. Would that I could pluck you again. Davy Jones, take me. Me world be hellfire!
For most of the parties concerned.
This was a fantastic game and everything. I can't believe that this is how it's ending. This is a really fun and interesting way of ending this game. This was basically one of my favorite on the PS3. Like, if I had to choose a top 3, this would be one of my favorites. When I mean on the PS3, I mean like it was made on the PS3, not like I understand games that were basically on the PS3. Like, I get like Kingdom Hearts is always gonna be my favorite game, but that wasn't made on the PS2. A game made on the PS3 was like specifically made for the PS3 and everything. This would be probably my favorite game on the PS3 and everything. Like it's in my top 3 of favorite games on the PS3 and everything. This is a fantastic game. I'm gonna go and collect the rest of the stuff that's within this game, but I'm gonna do that off camera and everything. This, I can't believe, was so good. The only thing I do say is Picarina turned big again. It looks weird. Picarina's small. When Picarina is small, she looks okay, and everything. But I think because I've seen her so many times small that I'm used to that. So I like the small version of Picarina better than the big human size of Picarina. So yeah, but this was a fantastic game and everything. I rate this like a 9. No, like I rate it like a 10 stars. 10 stars if I can. Like a 5 out of 5 or a 10 out of 10. I will play this again and everything on my own, of course, but this was a fantastic game. This was the best sent off to a game that I have ever seen. Like, yes, there are good send-offs to games, like it will become a mini game or something, or it will play with the credits or whatever, but this is fantastic. This game is really good. I'm glad that I stopped when I did and then restarted the series again, because when I first did this series, I was not really prepared for doing this. This was just basically a game that I had that I really liked and really wanted to play. There was no real reason for me to play it, but when I did stop, it was a good thing because it made it so I got a little bit more experience when playing the game. Then I restarted the series, and because I already had the experience that I already had from recent games that I've already played or was playing at the time when I started this back up, it got me to understand how to do it properly and do it in a way to where it wasn't gonna dishonor the love that I had for the game, because I did play this up to a point and everything, so it was like I already knew that I liked it, but to show that I really enjoyed it, the way that I was playing it the first time was not the way that I wanted to play the series. So I'm glad that I redid the series and everything, because the way that I did the series was fantastic and everything. So I'm very glad that I restarted, because this is a fantastic game. Okay, so apparently like the credits have been added to Act 7 and everything, so yeah, so I can go and do the credits and everything. Like I can actually go through all the acts and everything, but this is a fantastic game. I'm not gonna show, I know I didn't show everything within the game, but this game is fantastic. Okay, so the credits are right there, so yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the perilous journey of a boy named Kuturo. Now meet the merry manufacturers of the magical theater's mayhem. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Yeah, I already did that and everything, so I don't need to do that. Is there any picture books that I still need to read or anything? Like, did any new ones pop up or anything? Yeah, there's the last one, so I'm gonna do this one, and then probably in the series here, I'm gonna check a little bit after to see, but I want to see this one first. Read this. I want to see this book first. But I can't speak. I'm gonna do this book first, and then see if there's any other little things I can do before I end the series and everything, because there's absolutely nothing else after this. I guess after this episode there's probably gonna be nothing left, so it's gonna be the final episode. This is the final episode, so I'm gonna go and do the little bear that could.
The little bear that could. Once upon a time, a small and lovable bear lived on the moon. The moon goddess called him Little Bear and loved him very much. Little Bear and his 12 animal friends lived in a shining white castle, and they were all very happy. The goddess said to him,
"Little Bear, you can play anywhere you want with anything you like, but promise me you will never, ever touch these moonstones."
"I promise," was Little Bear's cheerful reply. But one day when the goddess was away, Yin Yang the cat came up to Little Bear.
Meow, goodness. The goddess certainly thinks you are very special.
"Uh-huh," said Little Bear.
I just love her to pieces, and she loves me right back. Ahem,
sputtered Yin Yang as he cleared a hairball from his throat.
Does she now? Then why won't she permit you to touch the moonstones? Love shouldn't have any rules. With the moonstones, you could be just as wise as her. You could live forever, just the same as she does.
One of the 2 moonstones was white and beautiful and brimmed with eternal life. The other was black and alluring and concealed endless knowledge in its depths. The second moonstone was just too much for Little Bear to resist. Eureka! The light of truth dawned within him.
The goddess has deceived us. The goddess has enslaved us. This is no paradise. It's a cage, and no better. Why? She's no goddess at all. She's just a witch.
Little Bear told all of his friends what he had learned.
You're just a slab of bacon, a ham sandwich in her grand lunchbox. You've been cock-a-doodle-dooped, but are you too chicken to fight back? You make it rain, but haven't you ever wanted to make it pour? She told you those were happy fangs, and you believed her. Open your eyes, friends. This is revolution.
Little Bear stole Calabrus, the goddess's sacred scissors, and fought valiantly against the castle soldiers. When his 12 friends saw Little Bear's gallant struggle, their hearts swelled with courage, and they too joined the battle. The moon goddess returned when she heard about the brouhaha. Her face was filled with compassion and forgiveness.
Little Bear, you made me a promise. Now be a good bear and give the moonstone and Calabrus back.
Never! Cried Little Bear as he slashed wildly with his new weapon. He tried not to look at her. One more second gazing at his dear, sweet goddess, and he might give in, or worse, ask for a hug.
We're free from you forever,
he declared. The other 12 animals ran off after their new leader. Let's make our own kingdom, they said. And with Calabrus, their bright new future, and their happily ever after, were just a few snips away. The end.
Yeah, I get that she was a witch and everything, but she was still loving and compassionate and everything, and cared about you and gave you a loving place to live and everything. So don't bite the hand that... Don't be mean to the person that has been nice and kind to you and everything. The bear has no reason why to revolt. I get it may be seeming like he's in a cage and everything, but she actually loves the moon and all of its inhabitants as one. It was just why. He should have just stopped giving her the moonstones and shards and whatever to the moon goddess and the calibers too and everything, but yeah. He did what he did, but I at least came to the moon and fixed everything. Meaning Kutaro and everything. So that was Puppeteer. I'm leaving the series here. I will do the extra stuff on my own and all that because I don't see that there's anything else here. So I'm just gonna end the series here. So if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want more videos by me, GamerBoy, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all guys in the next video.